Hey everyone, how's everyone doing today? I wanted to show you the new additions. So, a really cool feature is going to be the reporting function of the C-Scan slash hydroform imports. So, right now, I'm going to bring in single scans, however many that may be. Here's our scan, and once that scan is loaded, you'll have your indications down here. There's your table. And if you hit next, you can get to your next image. And I know that's cool. I can look at all my scans, but I think the real benefit here is not only can I bulk import, review, I can also select um, where I want the report. Is it part of my main report? Would I like it in the appendix section of the report? Do I need a separate report? Or would I like both? So I would take both. And then do I want to print 10% and above? Do I want just the high, the critical, or whatever it may be? So we'll just take all of them because some clients want to know 10% and above. And once that's done, I'm going to hit compile report, and you'll see the second folder be built here. So there's my folder, 637 my time. It's all lined out nicely. Here's the reports. So final report's going to be placed here. There it is. So here's the pipeline integrity report. So once you do AUT within the actual module, you get verbiage in here about the AUT scans. If you do not do that or do AUT, you will not get that verbiage. So we told it we wanted it placed in the appendix. So after you get through your main report, we had some defects here, material verification, repairs, anomaly details, and now we're at the C-scan. So basically anything that's 10% and above, this is going to be our basically our sheet from all scans. So it's kind of like our master sheet. And then we get down to the actual scans with the indications by scan. And this has all your start stops, clock positions, size, wall, remaining wall, how much loss, and this goes into all of the scans. So that quick, we just analyzed 5 scans. You can also do the import, the bulk import, and let's say we had 5 scans, 10 scans. I've actually imported 20 scans. And then we wanted to arrange our scans. And let's say we did 2 rows, and this is kind of out of order. I can line them up, however. Let's say that was here and rotated. Okay, cool. This is how we took our scans. We're going to apply that. Our scans are just like that. I can generate the report, wait for this to update, and it just updated. So down at the bottom now, oops, I passed it. We have an overview. I should have clicked on that to make it one large screen first. There we go. Let's do that again. Close that. So that keeps popping up because if you go through an inspection and you're missing any of the fields, it's going to be a checklist before you create your report. And you can click on those and it actually takes you to the exact location to fill in that information. So it's kind of like a pre-check before you submit a draft report or a final report to the client or QA for review. So down here you can see we have our scan, and then all of this is basically saying what scan has what inform or indication. So all of that's there. So this, when you do a stitch scan, it's a little different. Then it doesn't have all the single scans, but for a stitch scan, this is more like a view that we're going to utilize for pressure vessels, storage tanks, but also big areas of piping too can use this just fine. Um, so another feature here, we do have all of these indications. So once you click on these, it's going to ask you to approve them, the review or gray them out if they're non-relevant. So basically a QA/QC check, making sure the inspector actually looks at the indications. Here's a little grid here showing the indication. So it's just a one-off. It could be a pit. It could just be a bad reading. Either way, you can select that reading and you can gray it out or you can accept it. And then right here changes to reviewed. And if you had a lot that were just watch, you can select all and go ahead and just accept those. And then all of them get reviewed, just like that. And if you don't review them, they say unreviewed in the table too. So it's very important for the inspector to go through these, click on each one, verify all their indications are relevant, and then do the entire process. So this is going to be its own module too. So it doesn't have to go with the pipeline, but it's going to be a part of the pipeline module. And then of course you can enter your photos here for the AUT as well. So if you had your normal pipeline, then you can just go ahead and add in the images for the AUT, and that would be included in the report. Um, for the standalone AUT report, it's going to generate the cover sheet. It's going to generate the scans. It's going to attach your OQs and also your AUT technique sheet. So it'll be a full report that you can turn to the client. If you have any questions, please let me know. Please share the video if you like what you see. Thanks.